We are all because. We are all because. We are all because. In building upon the Lord.
The country where I come from, the truth is ironic. Just like animal farm, justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence. Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens silence. Traditional leaders silence. So who go say the truth? We are the workers of confess the call. Now by area, why no better? We are the workers of confess the call. One guy's area, why no better? Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he need it now. See what I see. So now your friend on an iron come as him. Only papi obeka na sembia. So I want to obet you too. Everybody was afraid. And when Tina to my cottage again, once my boy dumping one and but who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien person beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Aya safwe muayini. Akuku trofo nyina dalima. Who go say the truth? Obiaja konson so to grow Germansa to me be a cacobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo. When you know yet. Na so kutrata down na so be dia back or why no keke. I fene for be man mo pia for efo. Ne cross on my mo. Hanya safwe mo ayini. Akuku trofo nyina dalima. Who go say the truth? Abaya di bote chino. Yeah, the baby.
Good evening. The patroba no video no so am why. More live via CSF, Mr. Mo. More video no so my. More video no so my. Me network in ye. Network ne de nye but mum fa ne sa ani na ka bad system no. Bad system na ye kan ho asem no. MTN network ra ka ho bi. Me cheche obia. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Me patron dem be futufra. Kasa ne de bebe bia meka. Mumfa nche me because be ni abre e na menam. Yenenam nsem bebresi. First, me pese me address Oliver asem ni bi kakra. Me kankakra ewom. Wa beti ase ne fine. One tie nso anso a. Sa Ghana de obia timi kire na adwen. Se what you say? One, the who say youth no, we are fighting so hard, say Ghana should be fixed. And in the Muana Eja Yemia Oliver, yes, what can say bia, yes, yen TB or Ghana hada. Yate, the essence, what Oliver said, we've had more dangerous things than this in Ghana. Yes, but the people are still walking scot-free. Someone was in Ghana telling this. Beat the person if you catch them. The person is still walking free. You see, the way some of we, the youth, are angry, when we want to come out, we will all be arrested. That is why some of us choose to stay back and rather calm tensions instead of agitating it more. This evening, I'm here because of Christian Council. Tag every church that is in Ghana that you know. the Roman Catholic Church, the Presbyterian Church, the Pentecostal Church, the Jehovah's Witness. Okay, they are out. They don't do anything politics. The SDA, the Seventh-day Adventist, tag every church that you know. This evening, I'm here to speak my mind. Our brother Oliver has been arrested following a post that he supposedly made on Facebook that if this E-Levy is passed with this cake nonsense going on, I'll do the coup myself. Useless army. Quote. Now, Oliver, when doing this post, was not even in Ghana. Oliver was outside Ghana before he did this post. He still came back, announced his coming, that he's coming, and indeed, he was arrested at the airport prior to his arrival. We understand. You see, the youth are not so much angry about Oliver being captured. For God's sake, Oliver is not above the Ghanaian law. Oliver is not above any law in this country. So yes, if the security authorities have seen that Oliver have indeed said something that actually impedes the peace that we have in this country, they have the right to actually arrest him, book him to court for further investigations. But look, the problem we the youth have is this. Let us stop running this kind of spider web kind of constitution and law. The laws that we have in this country, they are kind of spider web. They can only attract insects and not animals. The laws in Ghana can only attract insects. You see, the spider web kind of law, when it happens to this person, because he's rich, he's a millionaire, he's part of a particular political party, so he is untouchable. But when it happens to a poor man's son or a poor man's daughter, then we can use him as a scapegoat or use him as an example. This is what the youth is angry about. For over 5 years now, we have heard countless of dangerous things coming from leaders of state, from pastors, from politicians, parliamentarians, everybody, even presidents are in this country talking nonsense every blessed day. But they are above the law. Why? Because yes, they are in a particular position that the law, they have now become untouchable. You see, the way I said I'm angry from the beginning coming, I'm trying to calm down, but you see, these things that are happening, if we don't start talking about it, you see, I think the talk is what is calming the youth down. People think the youth are not being respectful. Today, I'm not going to be very respectful on this program. And it's not because I want to. I was not trained that way to not respect the elderly. But when the elderly refuses to respect themselves, then we will repeat it and give it to them as they are giving it to us. Now, what is happening in Ghana? We're in Ghana during, I think that before the 2016 elections, someone sat on a live radio program and said, I have declared war in Ghana. I have declared war. When you are an Ashanti and you meet a Votarian, beat him. The person was sitting on a live radio. The question I want to ask Dan Parry this evening, does crime has an expiry date? Dan Parry should come and tell Ghanaians if crime is having an expiry date, because since he assumes his position, he has proven to Ghanaians that the crimes that we commit, they do not expire. So Medica showed a gun on a live program 2 years ago. Dan Parry arrested him to prove to people that crime doesn't expire. Then we expect Dan Parry should go back as far as 50 years ago, resurrect cases and execute people. Actually, arrest people for that. Because we cannot run this kind of mediocre kind of system where you think we are in authority. Our words are final. And try me and I will show you something. I will show you Pepe. But you are untouchable. This is the system we are running in Ghana. And some of the youth are getting angrier day by day. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Do you think the youths in Guinea, they were happy about coup d'etat? Do you think the youths in Burkina Faso, they wished to have had coup d'etat in Burkina Faso? No, they didn't. It was a system that forced them to actually enjoy something that we all frown upon. The systems that they were being governed with, it forced them to embrace something that we are frowning on. So it is not their fault. When you have a leadership that is refusing to listen to the voice of his people, do what they think they want, then yes, the unfortunate thing can happen, and we are not calling for it. The leaders in this country, day by day, they are calling for the problems that are coming to the country. Yes, because why? They are not ready to listen to anybody. Yeah, the people who voted them to power has become like ants, has become like fools in front of them. The leadership in Ghana see every citizen as an illiterate scumbag who doesn't know their left from their right. So yes, they have the guts to tell you what they want for you, what they want to do for you. So this is what I'm saying. Dampare, we're in Ghana. Kennedy Japan sat on at Oman TV and said this. Kennedy Japan, threatened the police. He told the police he was giving them 1 week to come out with the killers of JB Dankwa, or else he will come and say it himself because he knows. Please, like if you are doing a good job, tag Ghana Police Service for me. Maybe after the video, they should come for me. Look, Dampare, Kennedy Japan sat on his show and said he knows the exact killers of JB Dankwa, and he gave the police a mandatory of 1 week. They should come out and say it, or you come and say, Kennedy Japan is still there. Kennedy Japan sat on a live show and said anyone who catches that guy Ahmed Swali can strike his neck with anything that he's holding. It was not up to 1 week. Ahmed Swali died. Dampare, the Ahmed Swali case, is it dead? What are you doing about it? What are the investigations? Dampare, you want to work. We want to put you to work. JB Dankwa's case is still pending. Dampare, who have you captured? What is going on? What are the investigations? What are you telling the Ghanaian people? Kaka is dead. Yes. Kaka was killed. He was murdered. Out of Kaka murdered, we got a scumbag of military people who went to that town, killed extra people, including the one that we were mourning. Dampare, what has been done? Yes, there was a committee, and the committee sat down and they drank tea. And what did they do? What was the outcome of the committee? What was it? Who has been captured? Who has been blamed? Who has been fired? Who has been transferred? Nothing. So this is why the youth would forever be angry and sorry. An angry person would not sometimes be able to control what comes out of their mouth, because we are fed up. Because we are fed up of this comeback system. Now, you see, when the youth feel like they are being run through a tyranny, when the youth feel like there is someone running a system on them, and this person is actually proving like a tyrant, okay? The youth will be forced to actually what? Rebel against leadership. Dampare, this evening, we are giving you advice. If the leaders are running the system like tyranny, the youth will be forced to rebel against leadership. It's not like the youth love violence, but they will be forced to. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah said it. He said justice, when it is too denied or too much delayed, violence will brew here and there. Not because the people want it. So this is what we are telling you. If Oliver cannot be proven guilty unless by a court, and this kind of what would I say, mediocre, archaic, primitive system of policing where we say the law is there, the law will work, but we arrest you on Friday and it is only on Monday that we can call you to court because it looks like the police does not work on weekend. The law is not in support of that. The law has never supported that idea. So this is what is showing that, yes, the police themselves don't really know what they are doing. Yesterday, I was at Ashama myself. I met a police officer standing there telling me he doesn't even know what is going on. Yes. A police officer told me that he does not know what is going on. He was just called to come and patrol where he is. He doesn't know what is going on. Meaning, most of the police do not even know the kind of laws that are running into this country. No wonder we send our children to school and we teach them RME instead of teaching them the Constitution. So yes, if Oliver is not guilty until proven in court, everybody knows this. Why are you running? You are handling this case like the guy you have seen lot of bombs, guns on him that he said is going to do a coup. The guy said coup. English is not our language. The word coup is even a French word. Until you add the qualifying verb to the word coup, it means nothing. So you know, the police know and we know and the law knows that Oliver is not guilty until proven by the court. So why are you running? You are behaving like the guy is already a criminal, charged with treason. If not for yesterday, I never knew treason cases in Ghana could be run through the district court. Yes, the treason case was run in a district court in Ghana. If not for yesterday, we never knew this. But when it's someone else, then you tell me we are inviting the honorable to come to our station and answer some questions. Kennedy Japan sat on TV, insulted judges in Ghana. Oh, Charlie, my people. Dampare, I said, prove to the youth that you indeed want to work. We are recalling all the cases. Arrest everybody. Then we will start supporting you. For now, Dampare, we feel like you are still running the political system. Dampare, you are still running the political system. Why? Because it is the same politician that put you in the position that you are. So no matter what, you will try to do their bidding one way or the other. If everyone is equal before the law, meaning the most poor person in your community is equal before the law, meaning the most richest person in the community is also equal before the law. You don't treat me any different way you treat any person. So yes, whether Oliver is guilty or not, we leave that to the court. The court will decide that. Let me leave the Oliver issue. Now let me come to freedom fighters. My brothers and sisters, you see, the cause that you have taken up, the cause that you have taken up to actually stand and defend your country is not an easy job. The cause is not an easy job. So sometimes we should apply wisdom. I'm not here to talk as if I'm more sensible than anybody. No, I'm here to share my mind free of charge. Freedom fighters, this is what is happening. For how long would we be on Facebook insulting our leaders without bringing out a proper solution to our problems? For how long? Yes, we'll be on Facebook for the next 2 years. Then we'll be insulting all the leaders, insulting. Then we are giving opportunity for the next political party to come into power, who will not come and do anything. Because to me, NDC, MPP, there is no actual difference. The only difference we are seeing now is one is more corrupt than one. Listen, the difference I'm seeing now is that one knows how to spend money. One knows how to be more corrupt than the other. But when you compare the two of them, they are the same class of people. So freedom fighters, if you are on Facebook, less, the fire is more. You see, you are throwing the jab here and there. You should also be looking for a solution to the problem. And what is the solution to the problem? It seems like we don't have any sensible person in the Parliament House. So if the freedom fighters, if the youth that have risen up thinks we need sensible people in Parliament, let's start working it now. Let's start working it. Let's look for sensible people and push them into politics to make the decision for us. The truth is one. We are running a democracy. Okay? The democracy that we are running, insult is not going to change your constitution. No. No amount of insult will change anything in the constitution. You need people to be there to help you do that. So it's time we bring out solution to the youth and present it to the youth that this is the solution that we have found for you. Yes, we can be insulting. Most of us, we know how to insult. We can insult for 10 years. It still won't change anything about the system. Because the system has been run in one way. The rich will continue to be rich and the poor will continue to be poor. Unless you have the opportunity of stealing, then you can join the ranks of the rich. So freedom fighters, this is not the time to start throwing jabs here and there. This person have done that. This person have said this. I came here first. I started this and you came later and you can't tell. No, this is not the time. Present a possible solution to the youth that you claim you are fighting for. This is what we are saying. And people don't understand it. Because all this work that we are doing, 2024, we are giving more room for the same Mahama who we threw away in 2016 to come and take over Ghana again. To what end? To what end? To what end? This is what we are saying. So it's not only about talking. And you see, let us not follow some kind of comments that we think are motivating us on Facebook. Yesterday, I was at a shaman. This is a study that I did. When Oliver put a post on Facebook, I look at the number of people that are actually commenting under the post. Yesterday at a shaman, the more fire people did not show up. Yes. I was at a shaman yesterday. I stood in the sun. I took my face there in support of Oliver. Not all of us want to come into the spotlight and claim we are doing something. No, some of us prefer staying at the background and working at the background. I was at a shaman yesterday. There's so many youths that are under your post, chanting more fire, insult them, do this. When it's time to perform, ask them if they are ready. Ask them if they are ready. The youths, they're on Facebook. All they know is, hey, more fire. You'll be insult them. Do this. Ask the youth to come and lead you to a possible demonstration, a possible stand up. See if they will follow you. They will not come. Yesterday, I was standing at a shaman, a gun being pointed at my face. But I was there. There are over 2,000 people commenting on Oliver's page. How many of them showed up at a shaman yesterday? This is what we are telling you. The Ghanaians themselves that you are fighting for, they are hypocrites and cowards. You don't know who is a coward. Yesterday and today, I've seen some comment. Abraham Ben Moshe is a coward. Abraham Ben Moshe is this. Do you know who a coward is? You don't know who a coward is. Come and let me give you the definition of a coward. The youths that are under your videos typing more fire, they are more coward and hypocrites than anything. The day Captain Smart was arrested, I was at Onia Facebook page the whole day. The people that have been chanting him, Captain Smart, more fire. We love you. Captain Smart, more fire. You know what they were typing? Captain, God will save you, eh? Captain, God will save you, eh? God will take you out of this. God will take you out of this. Nonsense. Nonsense. So ask yourself, the people you are fighting for, are they ready? Are they ready to stand up and follow you? They are not. They are hypocrites. They are on Facebook chanting, more fire. Ask them to fall to the ground. I'm part of every Fix the Country page. Yes, me. Every Fix the Country platform, from Discord to Telegram to everywhere. I am part of it all. I said, how many numbers are on the pages? How many of them showed up at Ashaman? You don't understand what is going on. That is why we are saying the fight has to be intellectual. We have to use the brain if you want to fight. If you don't take time, Ghanaians will leave you hanging. Ghanaians are typical example of the Romans. They didn't like Jesus, they crucified him. Now they claim they are the ones loving him. That is a typical Ghanaian for you. No one is here to look for fame. But let's be careful of our utterances too. Let's start putting people in positions that they can actually do this bidding, that they can actually do this fighting for us. We are not saying let's create a political party. No, let's look for people who can be there and be sensible and vote them into power to cause the change that we want. Unless you are opting for a coup d'etat, unless the youth are opting for a coup d'etat, the system we are running in Ghana is democracy, and democracy is what is governing us. That is what we will use. So you have to use the system against the system. So put people, start preparing people, putting them in opposition that can be decision makers to help you. Not just Facebook videoing. No. Look at today. This E-Levy nonsense that they want to pass. They are around the villages, deceiving the old women who don't understand English. They are around the villages deceiving them. I'm done with Oliver's case. Now, let me come to the Ghana Christian Council. You see, you are the reason why I put on my camera. And maybe you are so lucky I've fired too much and I'm calm. I was roaming around the web today and I came across this. Let's see. Why are they? What's this picture? I was roaming around the web today and I came across this picture. That's ex-President John Dramani Mahama standing in the middle. I can see my own church chairman there, Apostle Eric Nyameche. The Catholic Bishops Association of Ghana, their leader is there. I can see the Presbyterian chairman also there, and a whole lot of people. And part of these people are the same people we call the Christian Council of Churches, the most useless. The Christian Council of Churches in Ghana, they are the most useless institution in this country that I have known for so many years now. I'm not knowing this because I'm out of the church. I knew it whilst I was still in the church, that the Christian Council of Ghana, they are the most useless institution in this country. Yes, I'm the one saying it. And you see, I have respect for one or two people in this picture. You see, I have deep respect for one or two people in this picture. And I don't know why they played into this game. Yesterday, the Christian Council of Churches, in collaboration with most of these clergies, they went to meet Honorable ex-President John Dramani Mahama. They went to meet him. And the whole issue about the meeting was this. Mahama, they want Mahama to convince his MPs to actually give in to this E-Levy nonsense. Yes. They want Mahama to convince his MPs to give into his E-Levy nonsense. The reason why I said the Christian Council of Churches is the most useless institution in Ghana. I'll come and show you something. Let me show you this. Christian Council of Churches, please. If anyone knows them, they should start. I'm coming. I want to share something, okay? I want to start tagging the churches for me because they are the reason why I'm here. The Christian Council of Churches, you see, if they have brains, if they can actually think, they would have talked about this. If they were brave, you see, if they were actually thinking about the shifts in their church, the Christian Council of Ghana would have been talking, making press conferences about this. Press statement. Read. That is reply. Audit service reports of 52 billion Ghana cedi transferred from GCB to unknown sources. Nonsense. Nonsense. 52 billion Ghana cedi, approximately $8.6 billion, has been transferred to unknown sources. Christian Council of Churches. Are you in Ghana? Did they see this? Have they talked about it? Yay! Christian Council of Churches, have they seen this? Have they spoke about this? How much is the government wanting to get from this E-Levy at the end of the year? Not even up to 7 billion. 52 billion cedis has been transferred from GCB to unknown sources. The Christian Council of Churches, they don't have the head to actually talk about this. They cannot. They are going to convince Mahama to tell his MPs to allow the E-Levy. I said, tag the Ghana Pentecostal Council, the Church of Pentecost, the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, EP Church of Ghana, Global Church, whatever they are, say tag them. They should kind of listen to sense. You see, that all these clergies, they are in Ghana. They've seen this. None of them would deny the fact that they have not seen this. That we have lost 52 billion Ghana cedi. It has been lost just like that. It has been lost. We cannot find it. It has been transferred to unknown sources. Let me show you another one. Let me show you another one. Share. Come on. Let me show you another one. Let me show you something. Where is this one? Yes. Let me show you this. Share this. Share this. Share this. Share this. Share this. Share this. Let me show you this. Though I'm angry, it's too much. Ghana loses 12.8 billion to MDA's infractions. Audit reports. Ghana loses 12.8 billion. This is just in 2020. 12.8 billion Ghana cedi. We lost it just like that. Christian Council of Churches, they are in this country. They are in this country. They are telling us they don't know about this. So they are going to tell ex-President Mahama to actually force his MPs to accept the E-Levy because the government is threatening the people. Because the government cannot serve its people, and now the government is saying either you pay the E-Levy or I stop free SHS. Nonsense. Another nonsense. If you don't pay the E-Levy, we have to stop the free SHS. Nonsense again. Nonsense again. Listen to Baumia. Listen to Baumia. I want you guys to listen. Listen, Baumia said something. I'm very interested.
Baumia and contradictions. That we should not tax mobile money because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people.
Baumia and contradictions.
That we should not tax mobile money because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people.
Christian Council of Churches, did you replay this Baumia statement before going to Dramani Mahama? You see, this is the problem with Christianity. Every time we come on Facebook and there are some people who think they are so much educated and so much Christianized or Europeanized to the point where they cannot reason, they think like a day-old babies. But even if a day-old babies think, I don't know, they actually think less than animals, okay? I cannot even compare them to animals, the way they think. I tell you all the time that politicians created religion. Christianity is here, Islam is there. It was created by politicians who understood system, who knew what control was. Religion was created by politicians who understood how to control the human mind. You see the Christian Council and the clergies in Ghana, they are proving my point. Yes, when it got to the time that the government wanted you to be chiefs again and listen, they are using your pastors against you. They are now using the clergies to tell you that pay the mobile money, the E-Levy. You see, the church will never feel pity for the poorest person in their congregation. The church will never feel pity for you. The church will help your government to oppress you, and the church will tell you, don't worry, when you die, Jesus will save you and take you to heaven. This is the work of the church and politics. They run hand in hand. When politicians want to actually oppress their people, they use religion. So yes, Apostle Eric Nyamiche, let me give you advice. I've been part and parcel of the Church of Pentecost. I would say all my life until 2 years ago, I spent all my life in the Church of Pentecost. Okay? I know the amount of money that church receives every month. Apostle Eric Nyamiche, if you are so interested in your poor members submitting to E-Levy and accepting the E-Levy, I dare you to take just 10% of the international tithes that you receive to support the government. Apostle Eric Nyamiche, leadership by example. If you want your members to accept the E-Levy and pay the E-Levy, Apostle Eric Nyamiche, I said, I dare you, take 10% out of all the tithes that you receive at the end of the month to support this government. They will not do it. The Presbyterian churches of Ghana, I dare you all, take 10% out of the tithes that you receive every month to support the government. They will not. SDA, they will not. None of you. Look at the amount of money pumping into the church every month, every week. One, the church does not want to be taxed. You see, I blame the people who are in the church. I blame them, the sheeply, because they have been turned into sheep. They cannot think for themselves, so they are always looking at a leader to give them sense to reason. They are sitting in the church, they cannot reason. So they do not know that the leader of their church that just went to convince President Mahama to accept the E-Levy so that they can pay the E-Levy. So the church will join the political class to oppress the people. You are a salary worker. At the end of the month, you have your mean salary because the government have already taken the taxes out of the gross salary. So they give you the mean salary, right? Out of this mean salary, as a faithful Christian, you have to take 10% out of it. You have to take 10% out of that salary and go and give it to a church. Already, the church knows the system is tough. A ball of kenke used to be 1 cedi. Today, a ball of kenke is 2 cedis, but your salary has not been increased to qualify this. So the church already knows you are suffering. The church will take their 10%. No mercy. After the 10%, you buy permanent cloth, you will buy women's ministry cloth, you will buy daily devotion, you will buy a Sunday school guide, you will buy youth cloth, you will buy church calendar, you will buy church magazine, all out of the same mean salary. After they have taken their 10%, you will buy all these things from your salary. After that, they are telling you it's not enough. The government wants to take 1.75% out of the money again. Allow the government, sit in your house and suffer. I said, if the churches think the economy is collapsing and they want to help the government, the churches should dedicate part of the money that they receive to support the government. Not force the poor members. Not forcing the poor members to go and accept this E-Levy nonsense. Apostle Eric Manyamiche, I respect you, but with this move, I am highly disappointed. Yes, I am highly disappointed in the entire clergy. You don't think, you don't have any pity. You don't feel any pity for the poor people that are in your church that cannot get two meals a day to feed their family. You don't think about them. If the church was thinking about the poor members, this wouldn't have been a move the church would have made. And the Christian Council of Ghana, as I said, they are the most useless institution. The Christian Council of Churches is in Ghana. Look at what pastors are doing to innocent people in this country. They are there. Look at what past men of God are using the name of Jesus to defraud people, to kill people, to tear apart families. They are there, Christian Council of Churches. Yes, because they have a hand in the government. They have a hand in the government. And therefore, they will do the bidding of the government. They will help the government to oppress you. I said, if the church really thinks the economy is in crisis and the church wants to help, I dare the church to dedicate 10% of the tithes that they receive to support the Ghanaian economy. Why can't the church do that? Why can't the church even accept to be taxed? Because they know the members are suffering. They don't care. The government want to help them make the members suffer more, and they will support that. Christian Council of Churches. We were in Ghana when election violence proved. Over 10 people were murdered during election. Christian Council of Ghana, what did you say about this? Can meet my hammer to tell him to accept E-Levy. Yamamo Yale. This is the problem of we the youth. And it all boils down to the citizens. Because you see, every Sunday, the citizens will still go and sit in this same church and be shouting, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. At the end of the day, the little that they have to feed their family, they will still leave it in the church and go home. Then the church will go through their back, go and tell the government, I support you, oppress these people. Because the people, they do not think. Yes, Otabo said something. Let's listen to Otabo. As Otabo said it. And for this one, this is the only part I think I support Otabo. Otabo said this. Let me see. Yes.
Yes, my friends, foolish born-again Christians who are believers and not thinkers.
Otabo, repeat it for them.
Yes, my friends, foolish born-again Christians who are believers and not thinkers.
That is it. Foolish born-again Christians. They are believers, though. They cannot think. Why? Because immediately you enter the church tells you to remove your brain, put it at the door of the church. You don't enter the church with a brain. So, therefore, when you get to the church, you are brainless, you are brain dead. So whatever the pastor tells you in the church is what you are going to do because you believe. You believe. So you become foolish. He said it. Foolish born-again Christians. You are just believers, you are not thinkers. Because if you are thinkers, you will not even go to church on Sunday, seeing your church leader being part of this meeting. Just your church leader being part of this meeting, I don't think you even go to church on Sunday. But why? They have told you to leave your brains at home before you come to church, so you will go. You will go. You say, take their 10% to them. Then they will tell you to pay the 1.75% to the government. Then they will tell you, don't worry. This world, you see, we are not taking anything from here. We are just here as passengers. We are just here as travelers. There is a better place waiting for us. The better place which they are not ready to go. I dare you, most of the big pastors that I know in the Church of Pentecost, their children are abroad. Yes, I know this. I said I've been part of the church. Most of these big pastors that you see in the Church of Pentecost, their children are schooling abroad. And they will train their children to come again and control the fools, the sheep in the church. So yes, they will accept anything. They don't care. At the end of the day, their children are not going to free SHS. The only unlucky people in the Church of Pentecost is pastors on missions. Those missionary pastors, they suffer a lot. Wherever you are posted, if you want a very good education for your children, then you have to leave them behind. Yes. Because when you are posted to Fabode and there is no proper educational system there, you have to leave your children behind for people to take care of them because you are doing the work of God. They suffer. Sometimes you are taken into countries who don't know who Christ is. And you have to go and work, suffer, and brainwash them to accept Christ so that you can start taking their money. Those pastors on missions, they are the ones that suffer. So in the church, it's even like a challenge for you to be posted to a particular place. Yes. So your connections have to be tight in the church in order for you to be posted to a very good location, because that is where every pastor wants to be. Nobody wants to suffer. So at the end of the day, most of the big pastors in the church, their children will not go to free SHS. Their children are not even in Ghana, and they are even marrying each other's children. Yes, when a pastor has a child in Europe, they will advise the child to come to Ghana, marry another pastor's child, and send them to Europe. That is the connection that is in the church. They are interconnecting their children. But at the end of the day, the sheep in the church won't think. Whereas anyone comes from Europe to marry, and they've taken a poor man's daughter in the church and say, oh, marry this girl, they are poor, so that I can help them. The pastor will give that connection to his child. The deacon will accept that connection. The elder will give it to their children. It speaks sense to you, not listening. Go and sit in the church. You will pay the E-Levy. Nonsense. Nonsense. So, Christian Council of Churches, please, this is what I'm saying. If you think the economy is so much broke that the government needs 7 billion to sustain it, the Church of Pentecost alone can give 7 billion without sweating. Okay? I know this church. The Church of Pentecost, they can give 7 billion Ghana cedi without sweating. They will not sweat because they have it. So if they think the system is so broke and they want to support the system, I'm not even saying you should go and give the government that money. Support the government with 10% out of the tithe that you receive every month. And let's see. You're not going to do it. Yes. Even they left what the tithe needs to be used for in Deuteronomy. They are not following that because the Deuteronomy is too far in the Old Testament. But you see, Malachi is more closer to the New Testament. So, Church of Pentecost, they love Malachi. They don't like Deuteronomy. Whatever is in Deuteronomy, the rules set for the tithe in Deuteronomy, the Church of Pentecost is not interested in that. They love Malachi. You see, Malachi is closer to Matthew. From Malachi, you go to Matthew, so they love Malachi 3. But they don't love what is in Deuteronomy. They are not even using the tithe for what is meant to be used for. The widows are in the church, they are suffering. The orphans are in the church, they are suffering. Then now you go and connive with the government to dupe the people. Broad daylight robbery. Yes, we cannot come and rob you with guns and knives, but we can pass a law to rob you, and you have no choice. Look at this. Let's watch another video. You see, the one I'm angry, eh? Let's watch this. Let's watch this. I want us to watch this.
The person me boa ankran adwuma for na to bebrea ya je ye hu de de ya no e ba betwem nyina ma hyase e twetwem baako.
You should think about the poor. We are of mine home. And the Amuya Ghana, and yet it's very painful.
We will pass it. Whatever they want to do, we will pass it at the right time. They can't do anything. We are in government. If they claim it will make us unpopular, why wouldn't they stop?
Please listen to this. You see, the guy that was crying, he was in opposition when he was crying. The reason why I'm telling these freedom fighters is that NDC is not coming to do anything better. NDC will come and they will come and pass E-Levy, and they will even do more than Akufo-Addo is doing today. The reason why I'm telling these freedom fighters this is because this man, when he was crying, was in opposition. Listen to him very carefully.
The person me boa ankran adwuma for na to bebrea ya je ye hu de ya no e ba betwem nyina ma hyase e twetwem baako.
You should think about the poor. We are of mine home. And the Amuya Ghana, and yet it's very painful.
We will pass it. Whatever they want to do, we will pass it at the right time. They can't do anything. We are in government. If they claim it will make us unpopular, why wouldn't they stop?
He said what? They will pass it. Whatever you want to do, they will pass it. They are in government. When he was in opposition, he was crying. This man was sharing this kind of fake tears. Crying that we are suffering. You can't be doing this to the people. He is now in power and he's telling you he's going to pass it. Whatever you do, they will still pass it. You see, I'm telling you, the citizens of this country, they are not using their heads very well. They are not thinking straight. And this is the problem that we have. Then you have a Christian Council of Churches accepting this nonsense, trying to push it upon their people. There is no serious issue that comes to this country that the Christian Council of Churches will come and address. They will not do that. Yes, they won't. But when it comes to nonsense things like this, they will come and support. Where is Biaglo? Biaglo! For the nation of Ghana has sinned against God. Let us meet at the sports stadium and pray for the well-being of Ghana. Be a glow for Ghana. Where are they? Nonsense. Look at these institutions. Look at them. What are they saying? Are they fighting in the interest of the people or fighting in their own interest? So please, if your father, mother is part of the Christian Council of Churches, I said they are useless. Whether you accept it, whether you are a Christian and you think what I'm saying is bad or not, I've been a Christian before, I've been there. I said they are a bunch of useless old people who do not know what they are doing. And yes, the same politicians created that religion and they will forever use the religion to suppress and oppress and actually brainwash you to subdue to authority. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm done. A word to a wise is even enough. A word to a wise is enough. But let me tell you this. The government should not actually agitate the furious nature of the youth.